Hello and welcome back to the Garrison. Since the last video, let's just say I worked around and each of the buildings I had, if you remember, I had built up to level 1 and I started an upgrade on them all to level 2. As you see here, they're all flashing. Town Hall's level 3, I've got the Gnomish Gearworks, Trading Post, Alchemy Lab, Storehouse, Salvage Yard, Stables and the Inn. They're all got level 2 upgrades complete and I just need to go turn them in. While I'm here, I will assign... Oh, I was going to try and assign a follower to my herb garden, but the only one I have that's... It looks like she's on a mission at the moment. So I can't assign her just now. And a fishing shack, oh, I can actually upgrade that. I'll upgrade that now. So the fishing shack is one I forgot to upgrade. And while I'm in here, before I go out and unlock that, there's been a larger supply of missions in here now. And if you look here, I've got, if you look at this one specifically, level 100 rare mission, 3 people, and look, it's a rare elite they have to kill. I only have one level 100 yet, so I've not sent anyone out on this yet. But if you look here at the reward you get is a Seal of Tempered Fate, which it's basically an item that gives you a opportunity to get an additional piece of loot from a boss in Highmoor or Blackrock Foundry, which are 2 level 100 raids. So it's good to see that sort of thing appearing, you know, in missions, you know, as mission rewards. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head outside here. We've got all the buildings upgraded. We're going to go click on the little deeds and get the upgrades done. And we'll check them out. We've still got a Rockster here. We also have these new NPCs here, which is we got a Garrison supply vendor, which is Garrison Ford, and you just click on the item. If you check here my currency, if you look 9800, if you click on that,
have a good one.
It basically gives you Garrison resources. I mean, 10,000 is the max. You hit it and it sends you to max. You've got a vendor here that's selling stuff for Apexis crystals, which is what the stuff you actually get from some of the quests, etc. here. But if you look at some of the loot, it's like eye level 630 blues. My gear I've got at the moment is eye level 590, which is the starter gear. 590 to 598. Oh, I've got a 603 chest piece, which I got off of a quest. But some of it's like 630. And we've got some of the high pieces are epic pieces, which are eye level 645. 655 is the highest ones there, as you see. You got braces, cloak, gloves, and that's 17,000 Apexis crystals. If you look there, you can have up to 20,000, but they're upgradables, so you'd have to start with the blue one, and then you upgrade the blue one, like the blue helm there, which is 5,000 crystals. Then you go to the next helm, which requires the blue helm and 11,500 more, etc. So let's go down and have a look. We'll go to this. We'll go over here first. Finalize Garrison plot. So we're up to level 2, level 2 in, and yeah, it looks different in here. I mean, as far as I recall from the text, in the inn you get a chance of actually picking up followers, and also you get daily quests for dungeons. I've not actually done any dungeons yet, but we'll look around up here. Looks like a nice inn. We've got a couple of beds, a couple of rooms. Let's go check out what these daily missions are. We've got Impsy.
My master is an idiot, but you look like you've got some smarts.
So, find a void key in the Shadowmoon burial grounds, which is a instance, and look, you get an item which summons a bound void walker to you for 10 minutes. That's pretty good. Let's go over here. Sunwalker Desco.
Greetings, traveler.
And he's got a quest inside Skyreach, and you get a faintly sparkling cache. I wonder what's in those caches.
Light watch over you.
Lyssa Syrian has actually got a quest. Let's see what this is. Recruit. Oh, this is the quest to start the followers. So yeah, from level 2 from the inn, you can recruit random followers into your garrison. So let's start this up. So basically, it says here, the headhunter's harvest. The inn provides a perfect place for adventurers to take rest between their travels. It's also a place to talk them into joining your cause for a few rounds of drinks. So go through my selection and let's see what we have if we can obtain a new recruit. Okay.
Have a good one.
So, I'd like to recruit someone. So what are you looking for? Abilities or traits? Okay, so we can look for someone that's got a specific trait to defend, to counter a specific ability. Or we can have one that's actually got a specific ability. I'm going to try to pick one profession-wise. But if I go for an alchemy, so if I look for someone with alchemy profession, and hey, look, it gives us a choice of 3 recruits. So these recruits are obviously all alchemists. We got Raina Stonespire, Cindy Sparkblade, or Raina Morningshill. Of course, one of them's actually blue. Ooh. So we got one as we got a priest. Oh, no, it's not. One's a shaman, one is a rogue, and one is a mage. But the mage is the blue one with extra abilities. So I'm going to hire that one, which will also give me someone to put on my alchemy table. And yes, look, a rare friend. We got a quest. We got an achievement. So turn that in.
Safe travels.
Oh yes, look, we're aware of that. The curse's key is to move.
You need something?
So stables is next. You see that the dwarf NPC at the front has still got no face. So we got a quest we already got from this guy. This one's actually got 2. Okay, so Talbot training Rakiri. Defeat Rakiri while riding your train. So that's an old quest that I didn't do. The Black Claw. This may be a new one. Ask Fanny Firebeard about the Black Claw of Seth. So let's ask her about it, shall we?
Watch your back. See you soon. Watch your back.
But if we look here, when it's upgraded to level 2, we've got this item here, which is a Black's Claw of Seth. So let's pick it up and interesting. Look at all these different mounts here. I know at some point, basically, you're supposed to be able to use this to actually get rare mounts at higher levels.
See you around.
I know some of these quests, when you actually I would assume that you get these quests here to go collect these mounts, or
Off with you.
and what you'd actually do when you get them, you'd bring them back here, because there was one I did already, which was a previous video for, which is a Talbug one, and you went and actually had to pick up a Talbug and bring it and like chase it to tame it. So now this one looks like it's one further. You got to defeat a named Talbug while you're actually riding a Talbug. So I'm going to accept that quest. We're going to do it later on, but I'll collect it so I've got it in my log. Let's go check out the next building, which is there we go. Finalised plot. Oh, look, a furnace. Is this like a? I don't know. It's been a few days. I forget what I built here. So this one is supposed to be a. I don't even know what this one is supposed to be.
What can I do for you?
Good day, ma'am. Have anything you want me to break down for you?
Be careful.
So this is okay. So if that's level 2, that hasn't really increased at all. Oh, hang on. Or is some of those level 1s still because I hadn't crafted them? It's possible that we may have to relog after doing some of these. So this one is a bank. Okay. So now after upgrading this one to level 2, we've got our personal bank we can get from our garrisons. So from a garrison, I can get to my bank. Let's throw some of these in it just to, you know, just see. We're using our bank.
Off with you.
This was my alchemy lab. Doesn't really look too much different. I see someone with a quest.
How are you?
That's probably going to be the quest for the work
You need
order.
something?
Your first work order. But what I'll do before I do that
Safe
is I'm going to... I'll come back there in a sec once I assign my worker to it. So we have a look up here. We got 2 more to go. Oh no, that looks bigger. We've got a different building. There's another quest as well. Let's go see what that quest is. A builder! So trading post shipment, yep, we're waiting next shipment. So this is a trading post. Got a trader here. I believe at higher levels this will get this. You have an auction house in here.
Hey there.
Oh, trade orders. So we can actually start this one up. Trading raw materials for garrison resources.
Have a good one.
Start a work order. Look at this quest. Oh, auctioning for parts. So it looks like this looks like maybe an auction bar. Maybe you probably gotta turn in all of these items, collect all these modules and when you do this quest, maybe that's when you get this NPC comes back to life and is your auctioneer potentially. This is the gnome works, which is the engineering one. That looks better. And at level 2, this one actually is supposed to give you more rare recipes. What do we got? So there's a gadget a day you can pick up. Let's see what we got today. We've got the GG117 micro jetpack. Hello, we've got a kind of a jetpack. 2 charges, will only last a day.
Pleased to meet you.
What inventions will be available now you've upgraded? So these are level 2 ones. So, I got a guided rocket kit, a sentry turret dispenser, this micro jetpack is one of the upgraded ones, and the nuclear target painter. Launch a huge rocket, an AoE rocket.
You have a great day now.
Let's try this item that we just had. That's pretty cool. Let's go in here and we'll put our it lasts 10 minutes too. Let's go put a follower on our alchemy table. 1 open slot, and we've got the one we just got. Make sure there's no others that we can actually put anything on. See, I've got to complete a quest to unlock the menagerie, which is the pet building. The upgrade of the fishing shack is in progress. That one's already level 2. So as far as the level 3 items are concerned, the level 3 up plans mainly come from achievements from what I was reading on MMO Champion and in Wowhead. So we may not see the level 3 ones for a while. But let's go now. I've got this NPC down here. Oh, even on a horse we get the jetpack. But now I've actually put this follower on here. She's actually sitting here with a daily quest. Alchemy experiment. Oh look, so it's a daily quest, so she actually gives us something.
Good luck.
And she gave us a alchemy experiment, so let's see what's in it. Oh, free intellect potions. So we have to follow her on assigned to it every day. I guess she's going to actually give us some random
Well met.
pots or something like that.
Go with honor, friend. King's honor, friend. Be careful.
So as far as We've got a building in construction. Exploration, 39 minutes, yes. My trading post has got two work orders ready to start and one ready to pick up. Oh, look, there it is, shipment ready. Oh, 100. Oh, I can't actually pick up any more because we've got plenty, but there is one there for pick us up because we hit the NPC, which got us a maximum amount. Well, let me just have a look at the monuments, because I believe they put some new monuments in. So that was the old one, Defender of Draenor, Mythic Draenor reading. That's the crafting one. That's the pet battle one. Master of Apexis. That's a new one. That looks cool. I do like that. So level 3. The no, it doesn't tell us. Oh no, it does tell us if we hover over. Does it tell us if we hover over the upgrade? Nope. Some of them it does. Some of them do. Some of them don't. But the alchemy lab, we see we've got someone working there. We've got one open work slot at the excavation site, but we don't have an NPC to put there yet. The same with the herb garden and the fishing shack yet. But level 2 for the herb garden, as you see, it allowed us to pick up more herbs. I mean, I've got my herbalism to like 640 just by doing a couple of days of picking herbs on there. And so the level 3 buildings, we need to get the plans through mainly achievements, I believe. But as far as the other buildings, I mean, the larger, we got the gnome works and the stables are the ones we've planted down. The gnome works is what we got. And as you see, level 3 lets you use a siege vehicle. Stables is the other one we've got. At level 3 increases mount speed in Draenor by 20%. Now that would be pretty cool, especially while we've got no flying mounts. We don't know how long they're going to restrict the no flying mounts. But the level 2 perk there, which is like you can remain mounted while interacting with objects, in Draenor is definitely good. Now these 3 I've not actually tried. The Mage Tower, you can collect Ogre Waystones for level 1. And it can be used at an Ogre Waygate of your choice. I guess it's like like teleport shards. Level 2 unlocks access to a second Waygate. And 3 you get a third Waygate. The Dwarven Bunker doubles your chance for quest rewards to get a rare or epic bonus upgrade. So that's pretty neat. Collect bonus scraps, bonus or armor scraps for transmog. Level 2 gives you additional armor transmog items. So basically it looks like you get transmog items you can purchase for armor scraps, and you get the armor scraps from doing like maybe a daily there. The barracks unlocks patrol missions, which are different type of missions that give you to have more follower experience. And level 2, now that may be good, allows a follower with the bodyguard trait, which I have a couple of already, to accompany you as a guardian in Draenor. So you could walk around in when you're questing in Draenor, you'll have a follower with you that's kind of help you like an extra pet. You get racial guards and banners at level 3 and increases your follower limit by 5. Now, as far as the medium, we have I have the trading post and the Lunarfall Inn. Now the inn, if you look here, level 3 unlocks particularly lucrative treasure hunt missions, so it gives extra missions that have higher rewards. And level 2 is the one we just showed you, which is recruit random followers each week. The trading post, you get 20% rep gain in Draenor. Level 2 actually unlocked, give us access to flagship Shatari Devent and Laughing Skull factions. It's a new faction to grind. But there wasn't any NPCs there, so I'm not sure if it unlocked access to faction, and you should be able to yeah, there's no one there to talk to that I could speak to. The only ones there, I mean, it says they unlock the abilities to acquire parts for Draenor to build an auctioneer. So that robot, that quest there was to make my own personal auction house on the garrison, which is definitely good. I mean, the others I haven't had. We've got a barn, which it looks like it's level working and tailoring stuff. I mean, level 1 you can actually collect items for like cloths, etc., and fur and leather for tailoring and leatherwork recipes. Level 2, we can actually get meat for food recipes, and option 3, you can get items for weapon and armor weapon, recipes. So that one I'm not. Since I don't really have crafting, I don't really have crafting professions like those, so I wouldn't worry about that. Wouldn't really use that. Maybe to test. I mean, I'll probably try them out to test, but obviously you've got to have a tune with the relevant profession to actually get any use out of it. And a lumber mill allows you to mark trees for harvesting. The small trees. I mean, that's what we did in one of the very first quests when we got to this place. Is you clicked on a tree and the NPC came out and chopped it down. So it looks like you get to do that permanently, and the other ranks let you do medium and higher level trees. Gladiator Sanctum. This one was more interesting to me because I am a PvPer. Level 1, increase your out of combat regeneration in outdoor zones, and allows collection of broken bones from defeated enemies. So when you kill enemies, I imagine in PvP in Draenor you get broken bones, which are used for Conqueror's Tribute, which is I'm pretty sure it's a achievement. Level 2 enables safe fall and underwater breathing. So, safe fall and underwater breathing without having to use any sort of potions or additional items. That will be amazing for especially for PvPing on a PvP server. Also enables the Nemesis quest series for defeating enemy players of specific races. Now level 3, when below 35% life, all damage is reduced by 50% in outdoor zones. Grants access to the Highmore Coliseum Gladiator Tournament. See that I like the sound of that. That might be one I need to try out once I figure out these other two. Small ones, I mean the Alchemy Lab up to level 3 allows so we can have up to 5 work orders at once. At the moment at level 2 we can do 3. The Salvage Yard, it's one of the other ones I had. That's the one that had nothing there at the moment. Allows salvage to be occasionally recovered from missions. So I kind of will have to wait on a few missions to see what sort of salvage we get, because it's at level 2 we increase the chance of salvage. In addition to, you may discover follow-up items in salvage. So I want to see some salvage to see what that is before I kind of move on from that to one of the others. But as you see, what I actually did is I chose the one profession I had that was a crafting profession, and the two small buildings that are not profession related. The storehouse is the one that shows you your bank at level 1, and at level 2, which I opened up, it gives you a guild bank. I'm sure I am in a guild on the beta server, but that is your bank there. It didn't have anything but one single NPC that when I spoke to gave me my bank. At level 3, if you look at that, it gives you access to an ethereal trader for void storage and transmog. So you can have a transmog and void storage vendor on your garrison too. Now that as well is pretty good. These other ones here, obviously, they're all profession based, so you'd really want to get these if you have the professions. We look at enchanting, engineering, jewel crafting, inscription, tailoring. That's like blacksmithing and leatherworking. So yeah, I'm gonna end this here right now. I'm gonna cut forward, come back in about 30 minutes just to finish up the fishing building, just to go see what that is. And then once I've checked out the fishing building, I'll probably just put this video together quickly, just show the level 2 building and get it uploaded. And next, what we probably plan on doing in the next building is we'll do some of these other quests. Some of the quests we've given is to try to increase stuff here, like especially the stables one is the ones I'm interested in, because if it's going to give us mounts that we can use, etc., then I kind of want it. I want to try it out. And I've got 2 quests I've picked up here, so I'll go do these. I'll get these done before we do the next video, so we can have an idea of what you may achieve from it. I mean, we know that the Gnomish works. We get an item every day, like that item I just blew, the jetpack there, that I could use. I mean, look, we can go pick another one up, the jetpack. So it looks like it comes back after a certain amount of time, but it only lasts 1 day and it's 2 charges. So other than that, this building does look pretty empty for a level 2, but as the text said, level 3 gives you a siege vehicle you can use every day, so that's probably will cover up the rest of the rest of the items here. We've got a quest in here to make our bot. And this is the building that said it had the bank and the guild bank vendors. But as you see, there's only this one person here, which is a banker.
What's on your mind?
It's not a guild bank. I'm going chill over here by the fishing vendor, and we're going to wait until come back when the actual mission's done, which, based on the text here, is going to be 28 minutes. So I will see you after the transition. Hello and welcome back. The fishing check is done, but before I get into that, I just want to show you something. The two quests I had from the stables vendor, from the stables shop, I should say, both are up in Frostfire Ridge. I mean, that's one of them up there, and the other one is here. I kind of just spent the last 20 minutes working my way up there. I got some NPCs. I mean, I got some flight points up there, but when I got to Frostfire Ridge, I come up here, and all this area up here is level 100. I mean, you got this road here that's heading to the west, which looks like it's going into Frostfire Ridge itself, but it's blocked off, and there's no other way through there that I could see. I imagine that you probably got to do a little bit of quest in there to unlock it, because it's basically there's like a siege engine and a blocked tunnel. So I can only guess. I'm only guessing that maybe you have to do a little bit of questing there, and it unblocks that tunnel to get you through here. So at the moment I couldn't do it, but the fishing shack should be done. Here we go. So let's go turn it in. Let me see first. Does it show you? So at level 2, it allows medium Draenor fish to be caught in the garrison waters. So at the moment I can only get small fish, and I've got daily fishing quests. At level 3, you can get enormous Draenor fish in the garrison waters, and also grants you a chance to catch unique fish that can be used to lure mysterious creatures onto the shore. Now that sounds pretty good, doesn't it? So let's go turn this in. I mean, fishing, as you can expect, seeing as this is a pre-made toon, is really low. I mean, my fishing's up to 37. But unlike previous expansions, I mean, you can actually now do fishing anywhere. You can fish at any level in Draenor, and you get points. I mean, all the 37 points I've got are made from being here at level 100. The old way of fishing was you obviously had to be in an area adequate to your level to fish. At this sort of level, 42, I'd be right in the noob starter areas, and you got a point every time you actually caught something, whether it was fish, whether it was junk. If you caught something, you got a skill point. If you didn't catch anything, like I haven't caught anything yet, if you didn't catch anything, you don't get anything. But now, as you notice, it's actually changed. You actually get stuff, so you get points. So I mean, I've gone up to 43. This will be 44. So if you've got a bit of patience, you can sit there and grind out levels here without too much concern. It just takes you a little bit of time. So yeah, so I'm going to just end this here and just put this video together. As I said, I'm gonna try to do some research, see if I have to actually do the quest to get it up and unlock that and to get into Frostfire Ridge. If someone's watching this and knows that for sure, or has an alternative way to get that I obviously missed, then please let me know, because I would like to get these garrison stable quests done, just so that I can actually so that I can check them out. I want to see what sort of rewards we get from here. That's kind of what I want. As far as the quest, I mean, I'm hoping that give me some sort of level, but so I can know roughly how level they were, but I can't. So I'll try to research that for the next, before I do the next one. I'm going to go chill in the inn here. Okay, thank you for following, and thank you for watching, I should say. Feel free to hit follow if you so desire. The launch is getting a lot closer. Definitely going to be playing a lot of Draenor when it comes out. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be heading deep back into raiding again. I've been hardcore raiding, early in my WoW career. When Mob came out, I was more of a casual raider. I plan on doing similar in Draenor, so I'll grind up and do some casual raiding. Now we can do it all cross-realm. Apart from the Mythic, it'll be something I'll probably stick on my Dead Realm. I mean, I moved my toon off a Storm Rage to to Chirilayo, which is a pretty dead realm in comparison anyway. But at least I'll be able to cross-realm stuff with some of my old buddies from Stormridge in my original server, Duratan, and get back into some PvP and stuff. I'll probably start streaming some of that when that comes along. So I'll see you guys later. And if you want to, feel free to follow, like, comment. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.